concerns the FBI's investigation into Hillary Clinton's private email server was not thorough. FBI notes are indicating there may have been a quid pro quo deal worked out between the State Department and FBI agents over a classified email. House Oversight and Government Reform Committee Chairman Congressman Jason Chaffetz is telling Fox News, quote, in return for altering the classification of that email, the possibility of additional slots for the FBI at missions overseas were discussed, end quote. Chief Intelligence Correspondent Catherine Herridge is live for us in Washington on the story to help us make sense of this. Its importance. Catherine.
That's right, Harris. State Department Senior Executive Patrick Kennedy is a key player in the email investigation, as well as the 2012 Benghazi terrorist attack, and now he's at the center of allegations that there was discussion of a quid pro quo between Kennedy and an FBI agent investigating the mishandling of classified information. Late Friday, the FBI sent a third batch of interviews from the Clinton investigation to the House Intelligence and Government Oversight Committees. Republican lawmakers briefed by staffers say Kennedy wanted the classification of at least one email changed in a way that would benefit the department as well as Clinton. And in exchange, there was discussion of more slots for FBI agents overseas. Campaigning in Kansas, Congressman Mike Pompeo told Fox, quote, "It is so representative of the behavior we have seen consistently from the State Department, where every effort was made to protect not our American servicemen in the field, not American national security information, but Hillary Clinton." Another lawmaker called it potential evidence of criminality, Harris.
The FBI and the campaign all together.
Well, that's right. This morning on Fox News Sunday, Hillary Clinton's running mate was pressed on the accusations.
To your knowledge, did anyone associated with Secretary Clinton or her campaign ask or instruct Kennedy to seek changes to classification of emails?
Absolutely not. I have no knowledge that that happened. Absolutely not.
State Department spokesman said this allegation is inaccurate and does not align with the facts. But in this heavily redacted FBI interview made public last month, one of Kennedy's subordinates told agents that he was pressuring State Department personnel. Reads in part, quote, Kennedy held a closed-door meeting with Redacted and Redacted, where Kennedy pointedly asked Redacted to change the FBI's classification determination regarding one of Clinton's emails, which the FBI considered classified. The emails was related to FBI counterterrorism operations. And while acknowledging today that the Clinton email classification and overseas posts for FBI agents were discussed in the same phone call, a bureau spokesman said the issues were not connected and the email classification was never changed. The new FBI files could be public as early as tomorrow, and then we'll get a chance to independently review those interviews, Harris.
Wow. Not a day goes by that we don't see something fresh and breaking on this.
This is extremely serious.
News. It is. Catherine,
really
thank you very much. And in fact, this topic then, in a different way, continues because new day bringing a new dump from WikiLeaks, more emails. Kristen Fisher has more on that. And Kristen, you know, from today's release, even a different angle, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, it's a drip that just changes every single day. So today, WikiLeaks released hundreds of more emails. But here's two that really stood out. The first is from August of 2015, about 2 weeks before Clinton finally apologized for her use of a private email server while Secretary of State. A longtime Clinton ally emailed her campaign chair, John Podesta, to say that Clinton's, quote, inability to just do a national interview and communicate genuine feelings of remorse and regret is now, I fear, becoming a character problem, more so than honesty. Podesta responded by saying, trying to figure out how to get her there and the best way to execute. So that just goes to show you that even some of Clinton's top advisors were uncomfortable with the lack of remorse that Clinton seemed to be showing at the start of this whole scandal. Now, Harris, another email that's really raising some eyebrows has to do with Podesta's response to the San Bernardino terror attack. Someone sent him this tweet from MSNBC's Chris Hayes, which identified Saeed Farook as the shooter, to which Podesta responded, better if a guy named Saeed Farook was reporting that a guy named Christopher Hayes was the shooter. So there you have one of Clinton's top aides lamenting the fact that the shooter had a Muslim name, and that really just underscores one of the biggest critiques of both Clinton and President Obama, their aversion to sort of conflating Islam and terrorism. Harris?
Wow. Shocking. So how does the Clinton campaign respond to something like this?
Well, they're really just trying to delegitimize these emails by saying the source can't be trusted. They claim that WikiLeaks is in cahoots with the Kremlin and that both are trying to interfere with our election. Listen to what Clinton's running mate Tim Kaine said this morning on Fox News Sunday.
Since they're part of an effort by both Russia and WikiLeaks, and neither of those are kind of neutral transmitters of information, you can't just automatically assume that everything is on the up and up with these emails.
So the Clinton campaign will not confirm the authenticity of any of these leaked emails, but Harris, they're also not denying them either, which says a lot right there.